I don't look as horrible in this video as I feel. My face is still very much swollen. If you were around on my Instagram this week, you know the kind of week I've had. So we're on the mend and we're doing a favorites video. I'm excited for this month's favorites videos because I have some good finds for you. Before I even get into anything, I want to give a little shout out to P.O for this super cute new racer back. Usually they have tighter, like skinnier ones, but this is a more like traditional racer back, and they also come in different lengths. So they have like long, and then this is medium cropped, and then they have a crop. I personally like the medium crop ones. I think they fit me best, and I'm wearing a small. And I also have another P.O favorite to show you in the clothing section of this video. But let's get on into the beauty category first. We're gonna start there today. All right, first up on the beauty category is this Color Wow Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. And this actually I got for a free sample. I think it's for with my points or something. And I never used it until I got my hair done. And then Jordan used this on my hair and my blowout was like so shiny and so lovely, and it didn't get weighed down. Because my biggest thing with doing like a lot of product before I blow dry is that I just feel, because I have more of like an oily scalp, by like day 2, it's like heavy, you know? So this is interesting because you're really supposed to apply this liberally, and then it has to be heat required to activate product. So you really put a lot in your hair, but when you're doing it, it feels like you're not doing anything. Like I put this product in and I expect my hair to feel differently, like if you were to put a conditioner in your hair or some type of leave-in treatment, but it doesn't. It only really affects your hair when it's done being dried. So it makes your hair super, super shiny, soft, like the blowout just looks nice. I love this product. And then also they have a dream coat, which is infused with coconut oil, and that one smells like coconut. And if you know me, you know I love my coconut beachy scents, and she's been using that on my hair in combination with this. The combo, I need to get that. I don't have it yet, but I will report back next month. Speaking of beachy scents, I am obsessed with this. I think I shared the pistachio cream flavor in like my June favorites or a couple of months back, and I still really like that. But this one is the alternate flavor scent of this, and it is black amber plum and vanilla woods. So the top notes are black amber plum, creme de cassis, jasmine blooms, and then dry is vanilla woods and warm musk. So it's definitely got more of that like musky vanilla scent to it, but not in the traditional sense of like warm vanilla sugar from Bath & Body Works. You know what I mean? It's got still that tropical vibe to it, but just a little bit more vanilla musk. In all honesty, I think I prefer this to the pistachio one. I've been reaching for this a lot more, and I just think it's lighter. Like the pistachio one I think can be heavier and more if you were like gonna go out somewhere, whereas like I can put this on before the gym just to make sure that like my clothes smell good and I'm not like disgusting as per usual. And also, speaking of like those types of perfumes, the vacation spray, I also mentioned this with the SPF. So the vacation spray SPF is hands down my favorite SPF I've ever used on my body. And then I was trying to get my hands on the vacation spray perfume, and Ulta had it for 35% off the other day, and I was so excited. So I think it's like slightly a little bit of a scam, because when I sprayed that SPF all over me at that competition I told you guys about, everyone was saying how good I smelled, and since I've been using the vacation perfume, I have yet to get a compliment. So I don't know, if you don't want to shell out the money on the vacation perfume, obviously it's more concentrated, it stays on your skin longer, but I will say, everyone like on the TikTok was like, everyone will compliment you when you wear this. No, they didn't. So either I just stink or that stinks. So I don't know. Moving on to the next beauty favorite. This is a restock from last year. So this is something that came back. I absolutely loved this product last year. I'm really big on pumpkin enzyme things. I like pumpkin enzyme masks. And so this is the So Pumpkin Exfoliating Sugar Scrub from Tula. My biggest thing with this is that it's not super abrasive. You know, like even with it being a scrub, I'm gonna put just a little on my hands. I just got this in the mail yesterday. Because I think sometimes with like scrubs, people want them to be like very, very heavy and like, you know, scratching your skin, but you actually don't want that. You want a very fine exfoliator when you're exfoliating your face. And if you're not somebody who liquid exfoliates and you want a little bit of that grain, the texture needs to be soft. You do not want to be abrasively scratching your skin with any type of harsh, like apricot scrub, do not use that. Any of those thick, chunky things you want to stray away from. So I really love this if you need a new exfoliator that's gentle, you're not really like, you know, on that step of using liquid exfoliators, this is an amazing step. And lastly, for the beauty, this has been my go-to. Now this is a newer product, but I will say the last like week or so that I've been using it, I have this combination on my face right now. Love it. I have been really straying away from heavy foundations. Just in the summertime, I don't love it, and I have no reason to wear super heavy foundation. So this is the new IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Nude Glow. This is not the same thing as the illuminizing one, which I have used in the past and don't like because it's too glittery and it doesn't blend as nicely. I will warn you though, this has a very strong SPF scent. It fades after you blend it in, but like it's very off-putting. Initially, it just smells like straight up sunscreen, which is great because it has SPF 40 in it, which is amazing for your face, but it's kind of overwhelming when you first put it on. It's so blendable, it does not crease. It's just such a nice, like, I love a good CC cream. It's so easy wearing on the skin, and I have that paired with the Tula Brightening Serum concealer. So I think this combination just works really well together because it's hydrating on my skin, it's not too drying, and then obviously it's not a super heavy foundation, so you're not layering a ton of things on top of your skin. Highly recommend. Amazing summer combination. Surprisingly, this month I don't have a ton of food favorites. I thought I would, but I actually don't. This is a newer product from Trader Joe's, and I put these on top of my Driven. I just did a base of vanilla, and then I did like some cinnamon, and I think I threw some chocolate chips in there, and then I topped it with these teeny tiny cookies from Trader Joe's. And something about having things in very small form just tastes better. Like, look at the size of these. And they're crunchy. They remind me of like when you bake a batch of cookies and the edges are crispy and they're kind of like breaking off on the pan. That's what these remind me of. And they are very like, they hold up well to the smoothie. So if you're somebody who likes to add toppings to your smoothies, or like, you know, you leave things in your glass for too long, these don't get soggy. So I really love that because when I make my smoothie bowls or other things, I usually put the Alyssa's cookies in there, but because they're softer, they just kind of get soggy. So great alternative. And the macros for 1/3 of a cup, which is 26 grams, 4 fat, 20 carb, and 2 protein. So it's kind of just like a standard cookie, but they taste amazing. And I also have a puff bar. These are the Built Puffs, and this texture is a straight up marshmallow texture. So like if you do not enjoy marshmallow, like stretchy textured things, you won't like this. But the peanut butter one, I am a hoe for peanut butter. And this one is coated in peanut butter with a peanut butter flavor. So this was right up my alley. I have used this on my s'mores rice cakes, on regular s'mores, as a snack in my purse. The macros on these are so good. For this bar is 3.5 fat, 13 carb, and 17 protein. So amazing ratios here. It tastes good. No, it does not upset my stomach. I think those of you who have been around on my channel for a while probably know if something's upsetting my stomach, I'm not going to eat it. I'm not going to recommend it to you. I will give you a disclaimer, okay? No, they don't hurt my stomach, but I think it's also just because it's isolate and collagen blended, and it's a small amount. You know, like I can typically handle things in small amounts. Speaking of small amounts, I don't have any more because I ate the last of it last night, but I recently rediscovered the Halo Top newer formula. Back in the day when Halo Top was very popular, it was also really hard and icy. And for what the macros were worth, obviously, like that's what you got, but they have reformulated, and the peanut butter cup one, amazing. It's so good. I've been putting it in sugar cones, and sometimes I've been adding like my own peanut butter to it, or like chocolate chips or something. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It does not taste like light ice cream at all. Macros of that are really good as well. That's always been a low fat ice cream though, and it just does whatever they did to it. If it's accurate, it's really good. I want to talk about this gym bag, which is actually an Amazon dupe, okay? My bestie, I was like, hey, I need a recommendation for a travel bag and also for my boxing, because my boxing shoes and boxing gloves were not fitting in the bag that I had. And this bitch sent me one that was like $180. I was like, okay, no, we need a dupe. So I got this dupe from Amazon, and this is for how small it is, I'll let you know how it goes on the travel because I'm gonna bring this to Florida, so I'll keep you updated. But in terms of just being a gym bag, this is so great. Like you have this, it's a small and compact size, but you have a big, super, super open middle part with side pockets. And then my personal favorite part of this is that it has this side here with the spot to put your shoes. So if you are using this for travel, this is great because like you could even put like your dirty clothes in there or dirty shoes or something that you don't want to touch the rest of the stuff. Then in here you also have like these side pockets and it's kind of hard to see because I have a bunch of stuff in here, but there's another little like section that you can block off here. And then you also have the side pockets and this guy here on the side for extra stuff. So in terms of travel, I don't know yet, but so far for carrying all of my boxing gear, I mean, I even have a foam roller in here, pads, wraps, I have snacks, I have like all different kinds of things. Can I show you the front part? The front part has separate things too, and also the spot to put your phone. So I think it's gonna be really great for travel, but I just love that it was so cheap, and for how cheap it is, I don't think it looks cheap, and I think, I know, it's crazy, right? I know it. I know. Oh my God, where's mommy going? She going Popeyes? I just don't think it looks cheap, and I think that the quality is really good for how much I paid for it. Next up, we have a shoe, a sandal, if you will. And these are some good old Doc Martens, okay? Miranda got these. The best part about dating a girl is sharing shoes and clothes, especially when you're the same size. So these, oh, help yourself. These I actually, they're just so cute, okay? Not only that, but they're very comfortable, and I really like that they have a back strap on them. So you can unbuckle them either from the top or the side. And so far when I've worn these, they are very comfortable. However, just as like a little warning, if you're somebody who is a little clumsy, just be careful with rolling your ankle, okay? Because I did it like a million times. Miranda doesn't have that issue, but I do. Don't love that for me, but they're so cute. Love a good pair of Docs. I will say I am like definitely a poser. I just copied Miranda with these. I never wore Docs in my life until I started dating her. So we love that, at least I'm honest, but they're so cute. So I am going to include the picture that I took wearing these shirts with the pants I'm talking about because I kind of want to mention both. So these are from the brand Ododos, I don't know, whatever. It's from Amazon, okay? TikTok find, you know, if it's on TikTok, I'm gonna find it, but they were a pack of 3 and they were super cheap, but I really like ribbed tanks, not even just for working out, but just in general. I feel like they look a little more put together. I don't know if that's weird to say, but like they just seem like they're a little bit less gym clothes, and I'm just somebody who wears gym clothes all the time. So I wore this with the new Fleo wide pant yoga pants, and they're giving early 2000s Victoria's Secret pants, which I used to literally wear nonstop with the folded down thing that said VS Pink on the back. So I, for one, love that it's coming back. I think they're so cute. They're so flattering. I did get my normal size in them, so I usually get a small in Fleos, and I did get a small in those wide pants. And in these ones, I got the extra small / small. Reviews I read said that they ran pretty true to size, and I normally get a small in like tops and stuff. So if I wanted it to be a little bit looser, I would have gotten the medium, but then the medium was like medium large. I didn't want it to be too big. So anyways, got these in a pack of 3. Love them. They're very comfortable. Look so cute with the Fleo wide pants. Probably will be wearing these to the airport tomorrow. In my last video, you guys were literally asking nonstop about that pill organizer. I linked it in the comments, but I'll put it here as well because I really like it. And then I also am going to include this other one that I threw in my backpack because you know how when you travel, like you have to flip open those things if you're going to put them in individual days. I freaking hate that. So I found one that you just like pull out the whole tube and you can just, they're like separated in there, and then you just slide it back in. Amazing. I, again, have never used it, so that's why I didn't like want to fully introduce it in this video, but I'm going to say it anyway because I did buy it and so far I like it. But the pill container from the previous video, that big one, amazing if you're somebody that takes a lot of meds and you just like rotate it and take them out like that. I hate having 9,000 bottles in my cabinet. It drives me insane. So that was like an A+ purchase for me. That is all I have for you in this favorites video. I feel like I said I had a lot, but it went by really fast. So I don't know. Let me know. Oh, my light just went out. No, if you have anything else you think I should try this month. I am off to Florida, so I will hopefully try to vlog a little bit and do some like pack with me videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you so much, and I will see you in next week's video.